I thought you were either playing Pokemon together on your phones, trying to trade a Pikachu, or you were both simultaneously on Tinder.
Cheers, boys. It's literally hot as fuck here today, so excuse me if I get like sweaty as shit. But anyway, in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to approach a girl when she's with her friend, what to actually say, and what to do if you are terrified of approaching two girls. Let's do it.
Excuse me, ladies. Hi, do you speak English?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, you look like Ukrainian twins. So I felt like my Ukrainian's not very good. So this is going to be...
Not Ukrainian.
Yeah, but just let me finish with this though, because I thought my Ukrainian's really bad. And it's going to get really awkward when I try and pretend I can speak Ukrainian. But you're English.
Yeah, so it's
well, that makes life so much easier.
It does, yeah. So much easier for all of us. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if I spoke Ukrainian, you'd be fucked, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what would happen then.
I don't know what I'd do.
I thought you were both very attractive. So I just wanted to come over and have a conversation with you. And then if you don't want to have a conversation, you just keep walking. I was surprised that you stopped actually. So you're just going to keep walking. I thought you were going to like part like the Red Sea, you know, around me. What are you doing today anyway?
We are, I don't know, having a mixture out.
Yeah, having a stroll. Yeah.
That sounds very vague.
Alright, so when it comes to the actual approach, you don't want to be jumping in front of the girls like I used to do.
Excuse me, this is really random, but I just saw you both go past me and I was like, these two look very good.
So let's say you see a pair of girls who are walking, alright? All you're gonna do is you're gonna go over nice and chilled, and as you're about parallel to their shoulders, you're gonna say, "Excuse me, ladies," try and make eye contact with the both of them, and then bring yourself around to the front so you're stood in front of them both.
Excuse me, ladies. This is extremely random. But you both just went past me, and I always say you both look really cool.
Now the key for approaching two girls is to position yourself in front of both of them. If you only get in front of one of the girls, then the girl who you're not in front of can easily just keep walking and her friend is most likely to follow. So before you focus on anything else, get that stop down. Position yourself in front of both of them. Alright, now you've done that, let's look at what to actually say. If you want to have killer conversations with two girls, then the best way to do it is by making your words situational and inclusive. Dead easy. Situational means you are using things specific to these girls for your conversation material.
I thought you were either playing Pokemon together on your phones, trying to trade a Pikachu, or you were both simultaneously on Tinder, swiping for like your next match. So you look like you could be, I don't know, some like zebra thing going on, and I've got like the leopard shoes, so I feel like we could be on some like edgy safari. Not sure what you're gonna do. You could be like the park ranger who like tranquilizes people. So what's the plan today? Because I saw that on Summer's bags.
Yeah.
So I feel like you've been on some like interesting shopping spree. I'm not going to ask you what's inside the bags. You can just keep that.
It's not that extreme, don't worry.
Well, it depends what you define as extreme, to be fair.
Good point.
So what are you both doing in Manchester then? You both went past me, and I always say both you look lovely. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Like, you look very... No, I've literally got I've got nothing on me apart from the qualities of a seducer. But I saw your bright white trainers, and I thought, why have you wore those today when it's like... Well, the Met Office has told me otherwise. The Met Office said it's going to rain soon.
I don't live around here though, so we don't see each other that much.
Well, neither do I. Whereabouts do you live in?
I live near Petersfield.
Where the fuck's that?
Portsmouth.
Oh, Jesus. You're right down the bottom. What, you got a scratch on your leg as well. Is it dangerous in Portsmouth?
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I'm in quite dangerous company right now. I feel like you're going to pull out a knife from underneath that dress.
If you want to scrap then.
You're challenging me for a scrap. Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting this. I thought, you know what, I'm going to stop these two because they're attractive. But now all of a sudden, I'm getting challenged to like a 10-round boxing match. Excuse me, ladies. I'm not trying to say you anything. You just went past me. I just want to say you both look lovely. I don't know who copied who.
Well, we've just been told we look like we're going to Wimbledon. Yeah.
Are you going to Wimbledon? Oh, so what's the occasion then? You're like you're about to go and get involved in some like high-end brunch. You know.
I like that though.
You should have like you should have coordinated your shoes as well. You look like you're a massive fan of chess. You look like you're about to go to like the Ritz or something. You know, I feel like.
And inclusive just means you're including both girls in the conversation. Let me show you what I mean.
Oh, excuse me. Hiya. Are you two girlfriends? Or are you friends?
Are you kidding? Of course we are friends.
Oh, well, I saw you holding hands.
We're just
So I thought you never. I got you. You never know with people. So
especially in London, yeah.
if you see two people holding hands heading towards Soho,
We're
then
not holding hands anymore.
oh, she's literally rejected you right now. She's literally pushed you there. Right. So now you're lesbians again. So if I hold your hand, then it means that we're in a relationship. That's what it means. Hand holding's a big thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You don't sound like no.
So in this example, I see the two girls holding hands and I open with a situational question which brings both girls into the conversation.
Are you two girlfriends? Or are you friends?
Now, if you're watching this thinking, shit, Kristian, this sounds difficult as fuck. It's not, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a crazy practical conversation hack that you can use to immediately make your conversations situational and inclusive. So all you're gonna say once you've approached the two girls, you've got them to stop, you've given them the compliment, all you're gonna say next is, you both look like you could be, and then make a playful assumption. So if they're dressed really beautifully, you could say you both look like you could be about to go on a catwalk. Maybe they're a little bit edgy, you could say you both look like you could be in an indie rock band, or maybe they just look a little bit generic and you want to be playful. You can just say something like, you both look like you could be up to no good. Remember, delivery, smile on your face as you say it. By using the word could, you are able to create more imaginative conversation threads. Like, it's not what they're actually doing, it's what they could be doing, yeah? Using the word could forces you to think imaginatively rather than logically, which is what a lot of guys who I work with really struggle to do. They're stuck in that really logical mode where it's like, oh, these girls look like they're walking. Yeah, but what could they be doing? Where could they be going to? Maybe they're about to go on some audacious jewelry heist. You two ladies, you look like you're about to go on some audacious jewelry heist. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. I'm very good at keeping secrets. Like, out of you two, who's a crazy one? Yeah, this is gonna require a little bit of street improv. And if you're someone who struggles with this, then something really practical you can do as you're going about your day-to-day life is just keep an eye out for girls who are in pairs. And then in your head, as a mental exercise, just be like, okay, they look like they could be, and then come up with your own outlandish possibilities. Just obviously don't get stuck in your head doing this mental exercise for the next 2 fucking years, being like, oh, they look like they could be, they look like they could be, oh, I'm so good at this day game shit. Like, you have to actually go over and start having those conversations. But as a little segue, this mental exercise can be really useful. And something else you can do when flirting with two girls is to play the girls off of each other through playful, open questions.
So if your sister's like, out of you two, like, who's like the weird one, out of curiosity? Because like, I feel like with sisters, there's always like a weird one. Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Oh, she's like, it's definitely you. Wait, what's the weirdest thing that she's ever done? To be honest, you
name? We didn't even get it, and we're like,
well, it's because you've been like rude and stuff. Yeah. No, it's because you probably don't know the weirdest thing that she's done. Like, she's probably not told you.
Like, tell me, out of you two, who's a weird one? Who's a crazier one? What's the craziest thing that she's ever done? What's the worst Christmas present that she's ever bought you? Like, really fucking practical. Just write down a list of 5 playful, open questions that you can ask when flirting with two girls. And these questions are really good as well if your mind goes blank, because if you memorize them, if you memorize the open question, then you can just bring them into your conversation. If you got to that point in the chat where you're like, shit, I've run out of things to say, just use these open questions, these playful open questions as backup. You've got those in your locker. All right, and I want to use this final section to discuss what you should do if you are shit scared of approaching two girls. First of all, I get it, alright? Like when I first started my day game journey, the thought of going up to two girls, like, scared the absolute shit out of me. The way that I got through it, honestly, was by dive bombing into the discomfort, yeah, doing the thing that was causing my anxiety, getting out of my own way and just throwing myself in the deep end.
Oh yes, people, just did my first 2-set. I've not done a 2-set before because they always fucking scared me. I was like, that's too scary, but I did it just now. And my first one was with a mum and a daughter. And I was more flirty with the mum because I actually found the mum more attractive. So I basically gamed the mum, but unfortunately the mum was married with 4 children, but it was flirty as fuck. They appreciate it. In hindsight, maybe I should have gone for the safer option. The daughter seemed pretty eager, but I was like, listen, I've got kind of a thing for MILFs, so I'm just gonna fucking go for it. But yeah, but no, it was good though. Like, I feel like now I've unlocked the 2-set thing, you know, everything's scary before you do it. So just putting that out there, you know, if you think that 2 sets are too difficult, they're actually really fucking fun, because if the energy's there, you can just proper bounce with it. So yeah, don't be scared, you just gotta go and fucking do it, man. Peace.
But maybe you are crazy anxious of going over to two girls, then my best advice to you is to just take things step by step. The first time you approach two girls, just focus on the open, alright? Just focus on going over, trying your best to get them to stop, and then telling them both that they look lovely.
Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me. Hiya. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to say you both look lovely. You just went past me. I was like, you know what? I might be dead tomorrow, so I'm just going to tell you, you look very nice.
She's like, you're not dead tomorrow.
Oh, do you know what? I actually appreciate that. Thank you for caring. You have a lovely day, yeah?
Like, that right there is a massive win, alright? And the next time you do it, you can do exactly what you did that time, but this time, rather than ejecting really quickly, just ask the two of the girls or the two of the ladies what they're up to today, alright? So you go over, you give the compliment, you both look lovely, what are you up to today? And that's just going to train your brain into staying in that conversation longer than you feel comfortable. And then the next time, as you're starting to get more comfortable talking and approaching two girls, the next time you could experiment with the whole you both look like you could be, and then do your best to come up with some playful possibility. And I always recommend to guys who want to start approaching two girls to begin with a pair of middle-aged ladies or some hashtag MILF shakes. Like, in my experience, older women are always hyper receptive and they will give you that positive reference experience, which realistically we all want. Yeah, we all want that, don't we, when we're trying something new for the first time. We want that positive reinforcement. We want that good feedback to make us feel all warm and fucking fuzzy. So go over, find two middle-aged ladies, go over, tell them they both look lovely, and allow your two-girl career to just fucking springboard from there. And as always, man, if you've gone out there, you've tried this stuff, but you're not seeing the results, you're not seeing progress, then do not piss about. Drop me an email, ukdaygame@gmail.com, and apply to work with me one-on-one. I hope you boys have taken a shit ton of fucking value from this video. I really do urge you to go out there and start experimenting with two-girl conversations. It's always flirty fucking fireworks. Take and implement the advice I've sprinkled throughout this video. I honestly really do hope it fucking helps you. Like, two girls, it feels scary at first, but like Alfred Hitchcock once said, there's nothing scary about the bang, just the anticipation of it. So get out your own way, treat the world like your fucking playground, stay fucking sexy.
You stay sexy, okay?